In this video, we're going to take a look at listing operations within Flxpoint when working with your Amazon channel. We'll discuss linking to products, publishing products, and syncing data once a connection is established between the Flxpoint listing and your products on Amazon. To start, you'll go to your channel listings and select your Amazon listings. You can establish a connection between Flxpoint listings and your Amazon listing, which on your Seller Central is under Inventory and Manage Inventory. And you have your active listings. You do so by linking on the available data points in the drop-downs once you go to Actions, Relink Listings, select your Amazon channel, and the provided data point that you choose matches between the two systems. You have the Amazon ASIN, product ID, and SKU, and then the Flxpoint UPC, ASIN, EAN, or SKU. The Flxpoint UPC is going to be my Amazon product ID, so I'll run the link on these fields. Once those products are linked, you can begin syncing quantity and price information. If you go to your Amazon channel and go to your sync listings, the last step here, you can toggle the schedule to yes and set it at whatever interval you like, and click update. Note, if you're using a repricer, we won't sync prices from Flxpoint, but just your quantity updates. If you take a look at the mapping template, you can see what data points that live on the sync template and that we sync to Amazon. And you can set your price to don't map, like you see here, if you're using a repricer. Now we can navigate back to the channel listings for Amazon and see that all of these are now in a linked and listed status. You can see these products didn't link as I currently am not an active seller of these, so I'll need to publish these products. Note, you could also add the product via the Seller Central and then establish the link like in the process we just went over. Publishing products for Amazon is creating an offering on an existing product page. Valid UPC, EAN, or ASIN is important to have on the products you attempt to publish and what you have identified as the product ID type on the published template. Let's look at the mapping template in the product ID section and see what I'm in. Go to your channel, inside publish, into the mapping template. And then we can scroll down to product ID and product ID type. You wouldn't want to use ASIN as the product ID or product ID type if the products coming in from the inventory feed don't have ASINs. For example, I switched to UPC as I know my products have that data point. The rules you see are useful to add to your published template to ensure if a certain product doesn't have UPC available, then to use EAN or ASIN as the product ID and product ID type upon publishing. You can see these rules. If UPC does not exist, we want to set that product ID to the ASIN. And same thing for EAN if the other two don't exist. And the rules are the same on the product ID type. Once you're ready to publish products, you can go back into your channel listings for Amazon, check off the variants, go to Actions, change to Status, Publish. You'll see the status change here, and then you can click the Sync Publish button, select Amazon, and publish those two variants, and run that job. While this publish runs, we will review some practices like listing status workflows and fail-safes for actioning brand restrictions and Amazon notices. Under your channel settings, under the listing status workflows, you can set rules to act as quantity buffers to avoid things like overselling. Taking a look inside the rules to say if the quantity is less than 10 and it's a listed listing on Amazon, we want to hide it, and then to unhide it once you get past a certain quantity threshold. Once back on the listings, you can see these two published and you can review under your inventory. Thanks for watching.